successful conclusion to the Voice of Global South Summit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi delivered the closing remarks, highlighting the significance of unity and collaboration among the nations of the Global South. Addressing the gathering, PM Modi emphasized the shared challenges faced by these nations and the need for collective action to overcome them. He reiterated India's commitment to supporting the growth and development of its fellow countries, underscoring the importance of mutual respect and partnership in shaping a brighter future. As the summit came to a close, PM Modi's words resonated with a call to action, inspiring all participants to work together towards a more inclusive and prosperous world. In the heart of Delhi, a scene of raw emotion and deep pride unfolded today as India's wrestling champion, Vinesh Fogart, returned home. As she stepped onto the familiar soil, the roar of her name filled the air, but it was the sight of her family, friends, and countless fans that brought tears to her eyes. Vinesh, a beacon of strength and resilience, found herself overwhelmed by the love and support that greeted her. The streets were lined with people who had followed her journey, her victories, her challenges, and her unwavering spirit. For Vinesh, this wasn't just a homecoming, it was a celebration of a journey that has inspired millions.
उन्होंने गोल्ड मेडल नहीं दिया तो क्या हो गया, हमारे अपनों ने हमें गोल्ड से भी ऊपर नवाजा है। ये गोल्ड, ये इज्जत, ये मान सम्मान हजारों ओलंपिक गोल्ड मेडल के आगे फीके हैं।
At the third Voice of Global South Summit, a significant diplomatic event unfolded as India's External Affairs Minister, S. Jaishankar, extended a warm welcome to foreign ministers from various countries. The summit, aimed at fostering dialogue and cooperation among nations of the Global South, saw Jaishankar emphasizing the importance of unity and collaboration in addressing shared challenges.
The overall context in which our discussion takes place is one of global challenges and risks, where the search for solutions is impeded by outdated thinking and vested interests. We can all see the problems, just as we can broadly figure out the answers. The real issue is that we don't seem to be able to get there for a variety of reasons. Let me touch
On 15th August, as the nation celebrated Independence Day with joy and patriotism, an unusual incident unfolded in Agra, Uttar Pradesh. While the streets were alive with festivities, one man's actions took an unexpected turn. As families gathered to commemorate the day, a man was caught in an act that surprised many. Amidst the celebrations, he was seen stealing undergarments that were left drying outside a house. The sight of the thief snatching the clothes while the city was immersed in Independence Day spirit created a bizarre contrast. This unusual theft, which might seem trivial, has raised eyebrows and left the local community in disbelief. The incident serves as a reminder that even on the most festive days, unexpected events can occur. As Agra continues to reflect on its Independence Day celebrations, this unusual act remains a talking point in the city. Neeraj Chopra recently addressed this query, shedding light on his post-Olympics plans. The star athlete explained that he did not return to India immediately after the Paris Olympics because his primary focus was on recovery and preparation for upcoming events. He said,
क्योंकि अभी आगे मेरे डायमंड लीग कॉम्पिटिशन्स हैं, तो लकीली वो पेरिस में ज़्यादा बढ़ा नहीं, इंजरी ठीक रही, मैंने ध्यान भी रखा था कि ज़्यादा ना बढ़े, तो फिर मैं वही चाहता था कि बाकी का जो सीज़न है, जो पिछले ओलंपिक्स में काफ़ी हमको लगा था कि हाँ हमको सीज़न अपना कंटिन्यू रखना चाहिए था, जैसे बाहर वाले एथलीट्स भी अपना सीज़न कंटिन्यू रखते हैं, तो वही मैंने डिसाइड किया कि इंडिया ना आके मैं यहीं पे रुकूं और मैं अपना ट्रेनिंग कंटिन्यू रखूं, क्योंकि मेरे अभी कॉम्पिटिशन्स आ रहे हैं काफ़ी.
In a recent statement, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann shared an optimistic vision for the future of the state. He said, the youth of Punjab and their parents are now filled with hope and are making their way towards colleges and universities. They are determined to bring back the vibrancy that Punjab once enjoyed. CM Mann emphasized the renewed enthusiasm among the younger generation and their families, highlighting their commitment to revitalizing Punjab's educational and cultural landscape. As students and their parents step into educational institutions, there is a collective effort to restore Punjab's former glory and make it a thriving hub of opportunity and growth.
क्यों जाइए ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਬਗਾਨੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਹ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਸਾਕਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਪਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਕੀਨ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਨੌਕਰੀਆਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਪੜਾ ਲਈਏ ਜਵਾਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ
A recent development regarding the alleged Muda scam, Karnataka Governor has granted permission for the prosecution of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Addressing the situation, Siddhar Mia has expressed confidence in the support he is receiving from his political colleagues. Speaking about the prosecution approval, Siddhar Mia stated, "I have the full backing of the entire cabinet, our party high command, as well as all MLAs, MLCs, and members of parliament from both the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha." The Chief Minister emphasized that despite the legal challenges, he remains supported by his party and cabinet members. This backing, he believes, reinforces his position as he navigates through the legal proceedings. The Muda scam allegations have been a significant political issue, and Siddhar Mia's statement highlights the unity and solidarity within his party amidst these challenges. As the legal process unfolds, the support from his political base is expected to play a crucial role in his defense and ongoing leadership.